Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Action Figure Showcase, we're going to take a look at the entire Tribal Chief Roman Reigns collection. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today I'm going to take a look at all of the Roman Reigns figures in my collection, which I did not realize how many I had. I was kind of trying to map out what showcases I wanted to do. So I was just like looking at my shelf, and I have a ridiculous amount of Roman Reigns figures, and they actually, like, even though a lot of them are in his like Shield kind of look, they are all pretty different. So I want to take a look at them. First one we have here today is easily one of my favorites in the collection. Just a really weird deep cut is the, not Roman Reigns, but Leakee from not even NXT, FCW. So he was wrestling, he was Leakee, he played more, his gimmick was more based about his heritage. Like, I know he's a tribal chief now, but he definitely played off it more then. But in FCW, it was still like him and Seth Rollins. I think he was wrestling in Seth Rollins then. And then Moxley was, maybe they were like Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Leakee then. But we were getting a bunch of the NXT figures for a while, that NXT line. So we got this one. We got the Seth Rollins, which is another really cool one. Like, I really like that. We got the Rusev, which wasn't like the best execution, but still I thought was a really cool figure. I like getting stuff like this. I wish I would have been able to get more, because we don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of figures with this skin tone leg and this skin tone calves. So when I make customs, I either have to paint calves into like Samoan color, or I have to use The Rock's calves, and those don't really work for anything. So this is a head scan that I don't even know if we got with other figures of him. He's got like part of his tattoo, and then on the back is like, I don't know, is it just like a stallion? Maybe? Something like that. But a cool looking figure. Like I said, a really deep cut. I don't know if they put Leakee on the box, but they did. But I mean, it's Roman Reigns, so people were probably very confused. This was especially before he became the tribal chief, so he was not as relevant, liked. I don't know if those are the right words, but Roman Reigns now, compared to when this figure came out, is in a whole other stratosphere. So cool figure for me, maybe not for everyone. Moving on. Next up are going to be a couple iterations of Shield Roman Reigns, and even though these are very simple, I really, really like them. So the first one here, get that balanced. 1 second. Okay. Well, it works for now, I guess. What in the world? There we go. Anyway, this is his very first elite we got, and what I really like about this is the head sculpt. It fits the body and keeps it in scale. Once they started making some more Romans, you can see with this one, like, the head is huge. So height-wise, there's like a huge, I don't know. I say huge, but I think a noticeable difference, which is frustrating. This is part of why I didn't like these Shield legs. It didn't give us a lot of flexibility to scale them. We are getting new legs for Roman in the new Ultimate, which I don't have today. I'm still waiting on that to come out. It's not out as I'm recording this. And I'm super excited for that. But this first Elite I really liked. I thought it was cool getting the tactical vest and everything. This one is a custom, actually. So I took this head sculpt from one of his Elites, and I mean, honestly, I just swapped the vest. So this was from a basic vest, back when it was worthwhile buying basics. And then he doesn't have like the gauntlets or anything. So we've got the tattoos all the way down. This one's got the swappable hands. Just very simple, but like, I loved the Shield. So I have like a an OG version of the Shield when they debuted, as well as like a kind of updated looks for the Shield too, which will come in another showcase. We're just talking about Roman today, but there we go. We got his OG Elite and then a custom. All right, so next up, we've got a couple more. I'm just going to say fix-ups, so you're going to have to bear with me. As far as series goes, I have no clue on a lot of these where the sculpts originated. What I tried to do with all of my Roman figures was give them something different. So they've all got like a different vest, a different head scan, something where I could just make them a little bit different. Because like there was a lot of time between the Shield and the Tribal Chief, and he had I feel like he just tried stuff to get it to stick. He had just like different colored vests. So this one here, I think, so this vest is from a battle pack with, I want to say Big Show. That might be wrong. I think that's what it was. And then I painted blue to highlight like the outline of the pockets, and down the pants he wore like a blue attire like this, and blue, red. Maybe those were the only two, but he tried this for a little bit before he switched over. That uses the same head scan from his original one. Then he just has the wrist gauntlets on here. And then this one, I think this head was Elite 33, maybe. Like we've gotten a lot of sculpts of Roman. We just get so many Roman figures. They reuse the same ones over and over. So I just tried to vary it as much as possible. So we've just got the like orange, kind of burnt orange look, like a Texas color with the Roman Reigns logo. Nothing too special, but again, I'm just trying to change it up. I like having all the different Romans. I can pose them with some belts too. I've got some that have belts in here. I think when he had this look, he might have been US champion. I forget exactly. A long time of Roman between Shield and Tribal Chief, like I said. So these are just 2 additions. Next up, again, one is like Elite 53, maybe? I think this might be Elite 53. This is a kind of a weird head scan. I like the hair, don't like the expression. This one, the hair is too tall for me. The head, I think, I don't remember. I'm just completely guessing out here. We've got Roman with the blue vest. So this is the exact same vest as this one. It's just in blue instead of orange. This one has the red, like ours, and then they've got the like Roman silhouette in the middle. I gave this one an elbow pad with the all black gauntlets. You can see here, like we've got 3 different sculpts. I don't know. I don't think they're bad sculpts by any means, but I do think they've gotten a lot better the more we've gone on. Like MDT is always asking for the tapered beard with Roman. Maybe one day. Apparently Mattel just doesn't want to give tapered beards or haircuts to anyone. So for what we had then, I think it looks good. With the True Effects, I think it's made his facial hair look a lot better in general. But there's a couple more Romans. Next up, I wanted to do all these together because the difference in them is abysmal. We got 3 different vests that all are basically the same. So this one, obviously, it is silver, but it's the same logo here. It's just kind of like inverse. Like this one is silver, obviously, but like this one just has the back filled in. This one has the logo filled in. This is that same head over here, Elite 33, I was thinking, as which one? Wait, I don't know. I'm tripping out now. Is this one? Yeah, right here. I think. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong there. They look a little different. This one shares the head with Elite 53, I believe, but this one has True Effects. So if they're the same, you can just tell. Like, it makes a big difference in how it looks. I really like that True Effects. I feel like I talk about that a lot. I love True Effects, how it makes their facial hair look. I wish Jazz Wears would kind of figure something out the same. This one, out of these 3 right here, I do like the most because this is the one that has the like white soles on it from, I think it was, he fought Braun Strowman and like forgot his boots, so he wore some white sneakers. So they did give us just the same boot mold, but they gave us white on the bottom, which I thought was cool, because especially at the time, like right here, the difference in Roman figures we were getting was so small that it wasn't worth picking him up. We got him in the top picks line. Now, obviously, they're giving us more stuff like accessories. He's got the colored gauntlet. We've got like actual gauntlets put on him, but for a while there, those Roman figures were just like, I don't know, like stinkers they were putting out, I feel like. So they've come a long way. It's about time. We're very close to moving on to Tribal Chief stuff. We got one more. Next up, one of my personal favorite Roman Reigns figures. Essentially the same thing that you're seeing with this one, with these two back here. It's the same Roman vest. It is color swapped with gold. So he's got like the gold painted on gauntlet look, the gold vest. I did put the WWE Championship with him though, because this is based off of WrestleMania 32, and I attended WrestleMania 32. I was not a Roman Reigns fan. I did think he got too much hate, but I didn't really like him. I wasn't a huge fan. So being in attendance for him, main eventing after like the longest WrestleMania, I think they went to 2 nights not long after. It was so long, like I was dead, my friend I went with, he was dead. We were so tired. The Rock had just been out for like 40 minutes and it was like, I don't know, it was something, but there was people like, Roman got the hell booed out of him. I've never been at an event where someone, I mean, I've gone to some football games, but Roman got booed so much, and like that's all I heard the whole match. And he just like kept smiling and just doing the babyface thing. It was awful, but it was an experience. It was a lot of fun. There's this one dude who was a massive Roman Reigns fan. So like everyone else, here we're just give you something else to look at here. We got the gold detail on the back. With this Roman Reigns dude, we were like, most people were booing, and this one dude, after the match ended, after Roman was holding up the belt, he was like, he was leaving with his wife or girlfriend or whatever, and he's like, F you, F you. He was flipping everybody off and doing like the DX crotch chop. And then he's like, Roman Reigns is my boy. He was like going off on everyone as he walked off. And that is one of the like greatest wrestling memories of my life, was this dude just flipping out because people did not like Roman. I would love to know where that guy is now. I'm sure he is on cloud 9 with Roman as the Tribal Chief, but overall it's like not a crazy figure, but the memories I have of this attire for Roman, it was a network spotlight figure too, so it was a little different than like what we'd gotten. So I thought it was cool. I'm glad I have it in my collection, but now it's time to move on to the Tribal Chief. Here we go. Like I said, we've got the Tribal Chief. These are the first Tribal Chief customs. So this one is a full-on custom. This one is basically what we've gotten from Roman, but I did, so we're getting this now, but I added the decal on his boot, so he's got that logo, he's got the red on it, which we are getting now. I haven't picked up any new Romans that have that updated boot look. I don't even know if I will. But then over here, I wanted a street attire Roman, so we've got obviously Roman arms, but they were ones that came with gauntlets, so they're just single jointed, but they have the tattoo all the way down here, which is what I wanted. Hands are still swappable. I have the finger pointing hand on him. The Bloodline shirt is from the Amazon 3-pack, I think. And then he's just got Uso's legs. I took some Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins feet to put on him. And then I do have a Roman torso underneath this. I had a bunch of extra. I don't remember why I was buying so many Roman Reigns Elite figures. Probably just for customs, I guess. But the head scan, I think, is from the Top Picks figure. I think the Top Picks came with this vest over here. Maybe this one, and then like a shield vest. I don't remember exactly, but this was an alternate head that came with, so I just put that on my Street Roman. Again, this is what MDT and a lot of people talk about, like, we need more with the beard. Hopefully, like, they gave us a lot with the new Ultimate Edition, so maybe down the line sometime we get a lot of Roman Elite, so maybe they'll sneak in a new head scan, but a couple customs that I do really like. Next up, we've got Gold Gauntlet Roman. I thought this was such a cool thing he added to his look. Like, I don't want him going back to like long tights or anything. I really liked the basically like Thanos Gauntlet is how I looked at it. He was Universal Champion. I forgot how long he was Universal Champion before he won the WWE Championship. I've been going back and watching old Royal Rumbles, and it's just wild. I'm a huge fan. Like, I've enjoyed his reign. I know not everyone is a huge fan, but I've enjoyed it. I like the long reigns. The gauntlets that we've gotten for Roman. This one actually has pinless arms. It is from, they're like those original pinless arms they tried. I think it's from the Shield 3-pack. I took those, and then I put the gold gauntlet obviously on this side. This one's the black one, and then no back tattoo on this one. And it's just another Roman figure. I like this head sculpt. Don't know when we started getting it. I did repaint mine. Mine might not have had the beard on it when I got it. I don't remember. But anyway, I needed Roman with the gold gauntlet. And then I've got a couple more here, and we'll be on our way. Here we're going to round things out, and these are customs, fix-ups. You know, some people get a little picky on what fully determines a custom. So over here, this is basically just the Amazon body, the Amazon 3-pack body with a different head. This is from the normal head, or I think this is from the original Roman I started with over here. I painted his boots red. Obviously, that Ultimate Edition we're getting has the red boots, the new boot mold. I am so pumped for that figure. I think it looks awesome. We're getting the updated torso with that one. But in the meantime, I decided to update the torso on mine over here. So he's got the double jointed arms, red gauntlet and everything. Excuse me. Double jointed arms, red gauntlet, everything. And then he's got the rock torso, which I think fits his elites way better. Obviously, it's not as huge of a deal because we're going to get that Ultimate Edition before too long, but I think it looks better for the figure. I think it does bring his height down a little bit, which I like, because I think they make the Romans too tall. Like, if they give him, like, if the hairpiece on the figures is big, which is for a lot of them, it makes him way too tall. Like, he's a tall guy, but he's not as gigantic as scale-wise as they kind of make him. So I like this torso for him. I've got the chest decal. It doesn't go all the way up. This is just the one that came with, but then we've also got the decal for the back on here. So one of my favorite custom, like, I like the Roman Reigns figures, and I just think that torso makes a massive difference. And then I do have he's got the Amazon 3-pack head, which I think is the best Roman scan that we've gotten. I really like this one. It's got the beard, true effects. I think like it scales well, just everything about it. I really like that whole Amazon 3-pack with him and Lesnar and Heyman is just phenomenal. But that is everything for the Tribal Chief today. He is going to make some appearances here with his Shield members in the coming weeks. I haven't really decided when, but if you like what we're doing here, you want to go check out more showcases, we've got a full playlist of them. Of course, I always appreciate all the support you guys give the channel. I'm still like coming to terms with the fact that I get to do this all the time. I'm not making this isn't like a living that I do. It's still a hobby, but I have so much fun. So I appreciate all the support I get from you guys. Outside of that, please continue to like, share, subscribe, support the channel, and remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.